Hey, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? This Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. We got my little girl here trying to join us. She wants to make her usual YouTube appearance. Okay, sweetie. Okay. Got an unboxing for you here today. Got an unboxing. Doing the honors today is one of my new favorites. This is my first gentleman's knife. I call this a gentleman's knife. I absolutely love it. S35VN, 4mm thick. Super sweet. Bam, there it is there. Waistline, Artisan Waistline. Titanium handles. Okay, this one's coming from Knife Country U.S.A. Knife Country U.S.A. Look how sharp that is. I think this is one of the sharpest knives I've ever owned. Artisan Cutlery. Okay. Artisan Cutlery. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I know what's in this package. One of these is one that we're going to discuss, and one of them that we're going to hold off on. Let me see what we got here. Okay, this is the one that we're going to hold off on. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I'm not going to say what it is yet. We're going to hold off on this one. And here we go. And I'm getting this right. This one feels like it could be the one I want to look at. Yeah, it is, and it is. Okay, here's the card for it. The specifications card. Artisan Cutlery, specifications, S Waistline. I wonder what the S stands for. Does it stand for slim? Slim waistline? I don't know. Anybody know? Model, ATZ-1805P. Blade steel, D2. Blade hardness, 58 to 60 HRC. Handle material, G-10. Structure, ceramic ball bearing. Liner lock. Process, CNC machine. This one's the one, it should be the one with the smooth handles. Let's see if they sent me the right one. Oh yeah. And it came in a little plastic piece right here. Just slid out of it. And put it back in there. I'll just put it in there like that. Artisan Cutlery bag. Artisan has a lot of class. Even with their budget knives, they give you classy things. I like Artisan. Very impressed with the knives I've received from Artisan so far. Very, very impressed. Okay, this one's the budget version of this one. Let's take a look at them. Like I said, this one had a 4mm blade stock. Let me zero this out. I just want to check it, make sure I'm telling you the right information. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's 4mm. Yep, 4.0 on the dot. 4.0. Let's see if I can do this in ways that you guys can see it too, huh? Okay. So you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, that's that one. Let's see what this, how thick this one is. Oh, first off, perfectly centered. Let's take a look at the fit and finish. Doesn't have flush screws. That's what I was looking to see if it had flush screws for the deep pocket carry. Doesn't have flush screws. I love the shape of the handle. Looks like a piece of wood, huh? It's been blackened, like ebony or something. I know it's G-10, but it looks really classic looking. Here we go. Let's take it for a ride. Oh, it's so smooth. Okay, let's re-zero. Okay, here we go. .3.8. Okay, so it looks like the budget line ones are 3.8 millimeters thick, and all the titanium ones so far have been 4 millimeters thick. My titanium Hornet was 4 millimeters thick too. Okay. Absolutely love it. Let's see how much they weigh. We know how thick they are now. We didn't do the tips, huh? Let's see how thick the tips are. I'm just going to do this real quick. Do the tips. This one's 0.8282. And this one is 0.83. Same thing. So the tips narrow down to the same size. Absolutely love it. This one's got a like a Stonewashed finish, which is more common amongst the budget line knives. D2 blade, 3.8 millimeter thickness, nice thickness all the way to tip that slenders out pretty nicely. This looks like a very useful blade. This knife looks like you could actually use it for cutting tasks and everything. Looks like it'd be a great fishing knife, to tell you the truth. Be good for filleting fish, cut bait, filleting sardines. They use them for bait, catch stripers and big cats down the Delta where I live. Oh man, that is smooth. These are nice. Okay, let's see what it weighs. Let's fold it up. 4.2 ounces. For the titanium version, 3.7 ounces. This one's even lighter. 4.2 ounces. So all the budget versions actually weigh a little bit more than the titanium version so far. Because I think my titanium Hornet was 4.9. The titanium Hornet's the one that looks like a stiletto. And the budget version, that was 5.1 ounces, I think. Just a little bit more. Let's see what it cuts like. Got some paper. All right. Now we know this one is super awesome. I'm just going to do a little bit because I want to save all the paper. But this is super, 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 super sharp. Super, 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 super sharp. It is scary sharp. It's kind of sharp that you have to be careful around. Okay, let's check this one out. It's sharp too. All the way through the tip. Oh, I love it. I love it. This is a good knife. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, these are just... I think it must be... I bet you it has something to do with the blade design, too. Because the Hornet... they couldn't get that one sharp all the way to the tip like that. But I know now that Artisan knows how to sharpen knives, and if a knife is not sharp, like the like all the way sharp from the choil to the tip, like the Hornet is, it has to be because of the way that the blade is constructed, the way it gets thick behind the blade. So I think I'm right on that. This is a beautiful blade. Okay, people, this will make a great EDC. I think this would be a great EDC knife. And these do protect your fingers. So this one I would carry, and I probably will carry this one. Fits right up my alley, the way I like knives. And so if this one was to come unlocked, let's see what happens. Yep. This is because it cups over your finger. The way it's shaped. And so it like, really grabs onto your finger. And so I think this is a fairly safe knife. And this is an awesome gentleman's folder. No flexi handles. The handles aren't flexi. Very nice. Absolutely love it. G-10 handles. Thick stainless steel liners. And this one doesn't have any skeletonizing it on the non-liner lock side, the non-leaf spring side. But you still have the good pivot, so it's easy to adjust. T8. Back here, it looks like you're supposed to use a screwdriver, maybe. Absolutely love it. And it's got right side and left side pocket clips. Switch it over to whatever side you want. Absolutely love it. The blade, I think it's supposed to be, if it's like the original one, should be over 4 inches. Yep, like a 4 1/16 or something. Just barely 4.06, I think this one's supposed to be too. I think they're the same size. They look the same size to me. Yep. Yep. 9 inches, touch over 9 inches. Same thing here. Actually, this one looks like it's a little bit shorter than 9 inches. And this one's a little bit longer by a quarter, what's that, 1/8? Yeah, 1/8 of an inch. I wonder why that is. Maybe the handle's longer. 5 inches, just a touch over 5 inches. 5 inches. How come we're getting a different measurement? Yep, it's just a touch longer. Absolutely love them though. Absolutely love these. Either one. Either one. This one was $168 at the Knife Center. It was on sale, Labor Day sale, I think it was. $168, and this one was $59 on Knife Country. And then I got a discount too. Knife Country is really cool because they got discounts. You can use discount codes, and the one I think I used was KC USA. I think that means Knife Country United States of America. What you doing, sweetie? What you want? What you want? You just want to see me, huh? You just want to play. Well, let me finish making the video and I'll play with you. Alright? Let me finish making the video first, so. Okay, here we go. That's about it for these. I think I got about all the information I need to get out there for you guys. This one has a what do you call it? This one's Stonewashed. This has more of a polished finish. And they're flat ground blades. I don't know if you'd call that a high saber ground or just a flat ground, because it's pretty high. But it is sort of like a little bit of a saber though right here. You got a flat. They look like fairly strong blades too. Even though they're really slender and long, they still look strong. And I like the way the grip is on this one. This one. Now with these, as opposed to the Hornets, I would, if I was going to choose one as a self-defense tool, I would choose the G-10 version. But with these, I would choose the titanium version. The reason why is because this titanium is super grippy. It feels like American G-10 from Cold Steel, like the old school American G-10, the pocket shredding stuff. This one feels really grippy. And if you squeeze down on it, you get a really good, I can't pull it out my hand. Let's check this one out. Now this one's got the smooth G10. I love the way the smooth G10 feels. This actually make a really nice EDC or maybe even a better gentleman's folder, because this being smooth, it's not going to tear up your slacks. This one might tear up slacks. I don't think this one would, because it's smooth. Just the nature of the finish on the handle scale. But this one might hold down. Well, this one has a good grip too, because it flares out the back. And that helps you from going forward and backwards, actually, that little bit of flare. So this one's good too. This one I'm going to carry. I like this one. I like this one. I want to carry this one. And that's what I got these for. I got them to, to try out, look at the lockup. Lockup on this one. Now this one looks like it's early. Is that what you guys say? That all you liner lock and frame lock people. This is a new thing for me. I'm getting back into it. I used to have them back in the day, but they've advanced in their technology and the things that they're doing now over what they used to offer back in the day. The knives nowadays are a little bit nicer. That's what I think. Just the quality of them is just a little bit nicer. But is that what you call an early lockup? According to things I see on YouTube all the time, people always say that this is early. So I'm going to call that an early lockup. This one locking up kind of early. But then again, this is one that's going to be a collector. It's not going to get used. Now, what would you call that? Because the liner's all the way on the blade tank. Is that 30% or 40%? I don't know. Might be 50%. Because it looks like it's covering half of the blade tank. Is that a good thing? For it to be covering that much of the blade tang already? I know my Hornet, when I first got it, it was locking up early. It wasn't all the way on the blade tang. This one's all the way on the blade tang, like my Hornet is now. My Hornet now is all the way on the blade tang. That came from me playing with it for a whole day or two or whatever. Total solid lockup. There's no up and down movement, no side to side or nothing. Totally solid. And these have ceramic ball bearings too. I need to take apart one of these so I can find out if they're all encased in nylon or if they got the phosphor bronze. This one has a lot of oil on it. This is oil from Artisan. It's not my oil. So they come with a lot of oil on them. Beautiful knife. The detent on these Artisans is perfect. This one's got a little bit of a lock stick to it. Let me see if you guys can hear it. A little bit of a lock stick. I sort of like that on a liner lock though, because it lets me know that it's really locking up really good. This makes it feel like it won't slip out of. Yeah, it's a little bit of a lock stick. I like it. It centers out perfectly. I'll probably take apart the pivot on this one. I'm going to check it out first, see if it loosens up like the other one did. But the other one loosened up, and I had to watch the blade because the blade came over to the side and started rubbing. This one's perfectly centered. Artisan makes some very nice things. CJRBs are really nice too. The other company that's belongs to Artisan. They make really nice stuff too. That's what made me want to check out these. These are beautiful. Both of them are beautiful. Highly recommend them, people. These will be my gentleman's folders. I finally got some gentleman's folders. My old gentleman's folder, I guess, would be a Frenzy, huh? Frenzy or a Tie Light. But these are these look like real gentleman's folders to me. And these are super sharp. The waistlines are super sharp. This one, like I said, I think this is the sharpest knife I've ever owned. And they make it at M390 also. I bet you know, that'd be even more awesome than the S35VN. Maybe I ought to get one of these in M390. I sort of wish I would have got this one in M390 and the Hornet in the S35VN. I thought the Hornet was going to be able to cut too, so you know, I wanted to have a really good steel, but it doesn't cut as good. This one is like, I can see how the M390 get properly used on this knife. It's a beautiful blade too. I like the sharpening choil on it. The edge on these it's like perfect. These are awesome knives. The waistlines, if you like liner locks, this is an awesome liner lock. Even the budget version is an awesome knife, I would say. I mean, this is made just as good as any other liner lock I've ever seen before, if not better, because it's like so precision. And you don't need to sharpen it or anything. It comes out the box razor sharp. But that's it for the waistlines. Next up will be the sharks, because we've seen the Hornets and now the waistlines. The only one we got left is the sharks. The sharks will be next. Then I'll let you know which one I like the best out of all three of them. I know I love the way the Hornet looks the best, but that's not the one I would carry and use. To me, the Hornet's just going to be a collector. And a fidget knife. This is going to be a collector and a fidget knife. For my, for this one. I'll probably carry it a few times, you know what I mean? I actually probably will carry it. But I'm not trying to be carrying it because, like I said, these feel safe. The way that these won't fold in on your hands, the way that the flipper's designed. These are safer. And the shark to me looks like it's going to be safe too, because it might even be safer because it even has a little finger choil cutout. Plus the flipper. So I know that would probably be a safe design. And the shark is actually the one I thought I would like the best for, you know, like for carrying the work or for EDCing or whatever. That's the one I sort of planned on carrying. Even though I think the one that attracts me would probably be the Hornet, because I'm just a stiletto person. I love stilettos. But as far as like cutting ability, these are awesome. These are off the charts. And this would be a perfect knife for me at work, because this would be perfect for cutting up sausages and food prep and doing stuff like that, because it sort of looks like a steak knife or a fishing knife or a fillet knife, a folding fillet knife. It's got a thick blade though. It's not a flexible blade like a fillet knife, but it's got the same shape though. I think it's awesome. Absolutely love them. That's it for those. Did we cover everything? We got the blade thickness. We got how much they weigh. Got how long they are. Had a discussion on them. I think we covered just about everything on these. That's it for this one. Peace out, Stiletto.